Yeah, I'm recording. Happy. Cool. All right. So basically, what we're looking for is we're looking for a trend. All right. We're looking for, and look, most guys that know my trading system knows that we, when we say looking for a trend, we're looking for this sort of price movement here, right? Not so much, consolidation. We're not looking for any consolidation. So if the market's in a consolidation where it's just bouncing like that, we're not too interested. We want to see flow in the market. Okay. That's my trend system like that. All right, so basically we're looking for, either a new trend to start or one that's already established. So right now, euro dollar is nothing there yet. Reason being is we are more consolidation. We're technically in a short, in a downtrend because we're under the 200 EMA on a daily chart. One could even say, look at shorten at those highs right there, right? If you look at the 4-hour, so high right there. But to me, it's not worth it right now. What I want to look for on euro dollar is a break below here, right, before we start to go lower. But it's saying that it's not worth watching it right now or this week alone. Dollar yen, it's more consolidation than trending at the moment. So we are not interested at all, right? Because it's just literally consolidation between that. Where will we get interested? If it breaks above here and continues up, or if it comes down, breaks below 200 and continues down from there. So right now, when it's stuck within the consolidation, there's nothing there. We don't need to trade it. Pound dollar, same deal. What can you see? Consolidation. So yeah, we're not interested yet. Okay. Stuck within consolidation. I know we're like coming back off this like double bottom and whatnot. So we could start to see a possible trade on this one, right? If we were to, break above there. Let me just point this out quickly. All right, so if this double bottom right here was to play out, okay, and would have break above that high and then retest on the 4-hour, right? So above the 200 on the daily, retest on the 4-hour, you could start to see this possibly move back up into there. On the 4-hour, you can get a nice trend to the upside. So we'd have to watch and see what happens on that one. But right now, probably we might just mark it as long and see, and we'll watch it closely. Aussie dollar, definitely looking for this to short, continue. Looking to short in this. So here we go. Very nice trend to the downside. You can see prices very nicely to the downside. That's what we're looking for. Go to the 4-hour. What can you see? Very obvious trend on the 4-hour. Okay. So market comes up, comes down. Right. Very nice trend. We're looking to sell within this area here. So yeah, it's just a matter of looking for selling opportunities. Right now, there's nothing there yet, but we may start to show signs that, within this sell zone, 61.8 Fibonacci, looking for those rejections, bearish engulfer, all the usual that they look for, as you guys know. So, these sorts of price action, that type of price action is what we're looking for within this sell zone right there. So we want to see, let me just move this over here. You want to see like rejections, wicks to the upside, bearish engulfer, right? Some sort of consolidation, break to the lower side. And then we get interested. Dollar CAD. Nah, nothing dollar CAD yet. Dollar Swiss, nope. New Zealand dollar, nope. New Zealand Swiss, nope. New Zealand yen, nope. New Zealand CAD, nope. Aussie CAD. Yeah. It's very choppy though. Technically, we're in a downtrend, but it's very choppy. Right, so it's not a very smooth. I'm probably honestly just gonna skip it. Aussie Swiss. Now I do like Aussie Swiss to the downside. I still have 64 set in mind, right? And look, we're starting to get the price action around here. That bearish price action. So there's little rejection candles, little bearish there. So you're getting this little consolidation. So what we really want to see now is a bearish engulfer. If we get that bearish engulfer, that's our trigger to go short. When we get that trigger, we look to go short and we look to trade it to the downside. 2 ways you can look for take profits. I will be aiming for 64, say 64.1. Otherwise, if you want to use the extension, right? If you want to use the fib extension, it's another way you can, which pretty much lines up with the same area, right? It basically lines up with the same level of where I'm looking to take my short. So we're just gonna short the field extension there. Line it up exact same as the there. So it's within the area. I'll be aiming for 64, but yeah, by all means, you can go for the 1620 extension as well. So we're gonna mark that one as a short trade. Aussie New Zealand, no. Aussie yen, yeah, Aussie yen I like to the downside. So again, under the 200 EMA, right? Lots of potential push lower from there or either there. So there's two ways you can look for this one as well. So if we go to the 4 hour, right, and look what price currently is at the big little rejection candle on that. But in saying that, I'd want to see the daily rejection around here. Reason being is obviously, I don't have it on here, but the 20 and the 50 moving average are kind of prices above it at the moment. So we want to watch the daily chart. We want to see rejection on the daily, right? I want to see rejection, some sort of sign on the daily chart that's going to go lower from this point on before we actually look at entering short. From there, I will be looking to aim at 76,500 or so, and we'll go from there. So we'll mark that one short. Pound CAD, nope. Pound yen, no. Pound Swiss, nope. Pound New Zealand, nope. Pound Oz, I do like Pound Oz to the upside. So Pound Oz, okay. I'm going to be watching this on the daily chart. I want to see price oversold on the daily at this level here. Okay, I want to see oversold. I want to see the rejection and bullish engulf on the daily. This could, I'm not anticipating anything, but this could potentially turn to a head and shoulders, which will mean it will just pull back lower. We're not selling it. We're above the 200 EMA, right? A head and shoulders doesn't mean it's going to totally reverse. Just means it could pull back a little bit deeper. If that happens, then I'll be looking to buy at this level here, right? Not a full reversal, but more so buying it, provided we still stay smoothly above the 200, we're looking to buy there. Otherwise, we're definitely looking to this continue to the upside. Around there are my targets, right? And I'm looking at that point through there. Let's mark that. Oh, let's mark that more permanently. Right, so we're looking at these points here for our take profit. Okay, so there's still a potential $670 pips the upside, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, let me just stop it over on this. Cameras that come on. So I'm just stopping everyone's cameras. It was on yeah, to the upside. Euro CAD, nothing there. Euro Oz, yeah, Euro Oz. I'm definitely looking to this the upside as well. This is pulled back to a nice level of support. Okay, which is also 50%. So go to the 4 hour quickly, look at the support level here. Right, this is where we're looking at going long. Right, and we're just basically waiting for price action to line up. So right now, I want to see the daily. Right, it's all about the daily. I want to see rejection on the daily, right? Because we're below the, we're above the 200 now. I'm pretty sure we're below the 20 EMA on this one. I don't have it. So I want to see the rejection on the daily chart for a push to the upside. And you can use the 161 as your extension as well as your take profit level. So potential, I mean, this is just a rough, we don't know where we're going to enter on a stop loss be yet until we actually enter the trade, but roughly, that's what we're looking for, give or take, right? But yeah, we'll know better once we actually enter the trade itself. So right now, it's a matter of just waiting for that daily, wait for the rejection, look for a push to the upside. So definitely looking for bullishness. And again, the rejection, for those that are new, that know what I'm talking about, when I talk about rejection, I'm talking about pin bars, little doji candles, that sort of stuff. So I like to see those little candles and then a bullish engulfer, and then we look at going higher. Because those little candles tell us that, well, one price has stalled in this area. It's failing to go lower. And then when we get the bullish engulfer, that's kind of like the momentum push to the upside. And when we get that push, we expect it to continue up. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Euro pound, nothing yet. Euro yen, no. Euro yen, no. No. CAD yen, no. Swiss yen, no. Swiss yen, no, nothing. Oh, hang on, I'll go a bit more in a minute. Alex, nothing on dollar CAD for me just yet. I just quickly go. Wait, what was that? Yeah, dollar CAD is nothing on me for me yet. It's not trending enough. It's stuck within a consolidation. I just don't even bother looking at that market. I like to see trends, follow the trends. Swiss yen, I really wanted to break this consolidation. I like cheap. I think I said that right. I want to see that consolidation break to the upside, right, or to the downside, provided it goes under the 200, and then we look for a short. But if it continues to the upside, we want to see the break retest of this level here. Right now, I'll probably just sit on my hands for this one. Gold, nothing yet. Silver, nothing yet. And that's it. So the main things we're looking for is pound dollar long, Aussie dollar short, Aussie Swiss short, Aussie yen short, pound Oz long, Euro Oz long. Also with the Euro Oz, again, referring all the way back to this again, is looking at the long-term seasonality of it. It's expected to push all the way up into 1.654, give or take, before coming back down to 1.63. So there's a lot of bullish potential momentum here. So for the next 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, all the way up to 40 days, expect to push higher. This long-term expectancy is above 100. So when we're above the 100, we're expected to just go higher. We're sitting at 101.21 now. So yeah, I definitely expect this to push up as well. And you can see asset managers / sort of institutional buy side of the market there going long euro as well. 400,000 lots to the upside as opposed to 126,000 short lots to the downside. While they're also shorting 96.2 thousand lots to the downside, 40.4 thousand lots to the upside. So a lot more bullishness in this than there is bearishness. Oh, that's for euro, sorry. So yeah, I do definitely like this to the upside. And that's it. So hopefully a bit of an insight. Any questions at all? If not, we'll call that. Very quick, right? That's my weekly analysis done now, basically. Yeah, that's the thing about you know, not to brag on my trading system's not the best in the world, obviously, but that's what I like about sort of the way that I trade right now is the analysis is done. Like that's it. Don't have to go too depth of you know, crazy yeah, too much analysis, spend too much time on the charts and that sort of stuff. Yeah, you got sorry, oil. Definitely to the upside, right? I'd be waiting for this. Actually, I want to mark that long as well. I'd be waiting for that, Dennis. Wait for the break of here and the retest will push back up into there. I think that'll be a pretty safe trade. Jenna, can you have the dollar, pound dollar? So pound dollar, it's not my favorite, Jenna, but you know, it's worth a watch. Basically, coming off this double bottom here, okay, we basically want to see this area broken. Price come back above the 200, retest, and then push up from there. Can I take a look at USD against what? Do you mean the index? What is the symbol on TradingView? I'm still getting used to TradingView, all the symbol names and stuff. Is it DXY? Not there yet. Look, it's more, to me, it's more stuck within consolidation. And if you were to play this as a consolidation move, that's what you're expecting to happen. So I mean, look, it's above the 200 EMA for me, right? So it's going to be bullish. But in saying that, I think it will come back down. I think it will come back down to 90.8, possibly this week or in the near short term. All right, cool. We might call that. That was quick. 12 minutes. But yeah, look, there's nothing else to look at. Today, obviously, Monday is always the watch list. And then the rest of the week we go on to look at potential trades, do a little bit more educational stuff. Monday's always a watch list. Guys, take care. We'll see you tomorrow's webinar for my members and Wednesday's webinar for A1. Guys, take care. We'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.